Price Bailey was founded in the 1930s in Bishop Stortford in Hertfordshire, near what's now Stansted Airport. And then in the years since then we've developed a practice across all of East Anglia. So we've got offices right from Norwich in Norfolk down to North London. In more recent years we opened offices in central London, so next to Liverpool Street Station in the City of London, and in Mayfair in Old Bond Street. And also another development in more recent years was to open an office in Guernsey in the Channel Islands. And that's given us an office network that we think is really well suited to the type of clients we have and their needs, not only now but for the future, and for us to grow our business quite significantly in that time.
At Price Bailey, our international aspirations are quite extensive. We opened an office in Guernsey in 2009, which was our first overseas office. We're also full members of an international association which has representation in over 300 business centres across the globe. We want to use our connections in Guernsey and our international association to keep on growing. And we have a Mayfair office which has many international clients, and we wish to use those connections to help our clients trade internationally, whether they come into the UK or whether they want to expand overseas. We are looking at opportunities overseas, and we are looking at maybe opening another international office, but it will depend on where our clients want us to be. We will follow our clients, and it depends where we can open which is good for our clients, which can help them grow and expand and achieve their aspirations.
The services we provide are really dictated by our clients. It's really whatever we feel that the client needs, be they people running businesses, individuals with financial planning needs. And so the range of services is developed really driven by our clients. And the belief that we have is that if we help our clients prosper, grow, create sustainable businesses, then our business will prosper and grow and be sustainable. And that's the overriding objective of Price Bailey, is what do our clients need, how can we help them to not only maintain what they've got but improve and increase what they've got. And inevitably from that then we're going to grow along with them. This word sustainable is really important. It's sustainable in the sense that we expect our clients to be clients for forever, in effect. And if you're going to adopt that approach with your clients, then you've got to be also accountable for the advice you give them, because over time it will become apparent as to whether that advice was the right advice or not. And so an important principle with a client is obviously good advice, but honest advice, advice for the longer term, advice that they're going to see in 10 years' time was the right thing to have done, because if we don't create that environment, then those clients won't remain as clients.
English is the international language for business, but it does help if we can speak a foreign language. I can speak German, and at Price Bailey we're very lucky that we have many people who can speak foreign languages, including we have people who can speak up to 6 Chinese dialects.
Our added value guide is a 10-point programme which focuses on the standard of client care and delivery. So it will focus on things from response times, keeping our clients up to date as the work progresses, what to do when problems arise, and so forth. It encourages a consistent practice across the firm and makes each individual staff member know what's important, or what Price Bailey consider is important. We hold key account meetings on a regular basis with specialists throughout the firm, focusing on the key client issues bespoke to each client, giving them a chance to really plan for the future, put planning in place now, and avoid making bad decisions. Over
and above that, we have programmes, we have breakfast clubs, for example, where clients can come along, meet up with other business leaders, hear from us on various topics. Running a business, and we very much focus on the owner-managed business and family businesses. Running those businesses can be very lonely. Who do you turn to chat to? And often you'll get value by just chatting to someone else that's running an owner-managed business. If we can be the catalyst for that and bring people together, that's really helpful and really valued. So we run those breakfast clubs around the practice at various locations, and that has worked really well. What differentiates us from, I think, many other firms, and I'm always at pains never to appear to be critical of other firms. There are other superb firms out there. We think we're pretty good as well. But if there are differences, and I think one of the differences for us is very much what we would describe as a joined up approach to the way in which we service our clients. We don't run our business by region or office. We run our business by departments that are there to serve the clients. So if a client engages with Price Bailey, whatever their needs might be, they know they can get everything they need through the contacts that they have with Price Bailey. And that could come from another office, it could come from another part of the organisation.
As well as acting for our charity clients and other not-for-profit organisations, we do our best to support them. Every year each office will choose a local charity. They'll work together with them to help raise awareness, organise fundraising events. We also run an annual cycling event that we've termed Tour de PB, where our staff members will try and raise money by cycling across the country, across all our offices. So we'll start off in London, go across to the hills of Hertfordshire, up through Cambridge and as far as Norfolk. And I think last year they covered our Guernsey office as well.
We're really proud of the awards that we've won, both nationally and regionally, to be recognised as the UK's leading accountancy firm, to be recognised as the UK's leading advisor in the financial services market, are two examples of awards that we've won. And I think not least because we've been through a lot of change and our people have had to cope, if you like, with a lot of change over the last 5-10 years. It's a huge endorsement of what we've been doing. So it's really pleasing to get that recognition. I think what differentiates us, that causes us to win these awards, I think a lot of it comes back to the way in which we look after our clients. And I think because these awards have come in more recent years where the economic climate has been particularly difficult, I think the key to that was the fact that we undertook a lot of our restructuring in the good times before the global economic crisis hit home, such that when it did, whilst our competitors were looking internally to try and cope with the downturn in the marketplace, we were already groomed to cope with that. And so where our competitors might have been looking at redundancy programs, we haven't had any redundancy programs through the recession. And it left us with an external focus. At a time when our competitors were internally focused, we were looking at the client service proposition. We were looking at how we looked after clients, how we could gain new clients. And I think that's what has been recognised. Here is a business that is strategic in its management, in its outlook, is really trying to build something quite special. And we feel that internally, and it's just fabulous that others have recognised that as well.
I think clients like us the most for our friendliness, our openness. I think generally we try and make life easier for our clients. We've got a can-do attitude. We've got nice personalities, I think. We're normal, regular people. Bit of sense of humour. Don't take ourselves too seriously, and what often is a technical world.